if we're not playing our starters in the preseason and we come out flat, do you guys see a scenario where we could end up starting the season off 0-4 because we're not ready like we did last year?
I'm going to interject. I don't think that they're actually going to not play the starters in the preseason. I think that we're playing the Texans the second game of the season. So why would we want to, like, normally those are teams, that we don't normally, like, we play the Browns a lot, right? In the preseason, we don't normally play them in the regular season. So the fact that this is 2 games in, that's only what, 4 weeks away. So
Yeah.
I know it's all going to be vanilla tonight, but there is still some things you can engage. So especially with the quarterback, and everyone wants to see him play. Well, why? So they're going to be looking at from the other perspective of breaking everything down, and they're going to have those original mannerisms to work off of and compare to, as every game that they prepare for the next game that they play them, whatever that might be. Super Bowl, who knows? But I at first I was upset about them not playing Caleb or the starters, but now I fully understand why. Makes sense.
Yeah, I don't think they should play him anyway. This is an extra game that you normally don't have. So let's see who's not and who might be someone to be hot on. 100%. You know what I mean? We're gonna. This is a time to look at what you have for depth and on the bench, and these guys these UDFAs and the guys you brought in to possibly take a position or move up in the depth chart. That's what this game is for, man. So, I mean, and then what I don't want to do, Peach, is what we've done, and we've talked about this the last couple of years, is hardly play him in the next 3 games and give him nothing in the 3rd game. Like, not even going to where taking them out, they're in the middle of a series up. Well, they just played, 15 minutes, but they've only played 8 plays in the last game of the preseason. Let them at least play a whole damn drive together, something of volume together, continuity, as we've talked about for years.
Well, the part I have to say about that is I think that him being a rookie quarterback, him being in the shotgun his whole college career, I think having him play 1 series tonight would have been beneficial for him to get used to the cadence, get used to huddle calls. You get real live game experience. 1 series, get him acclimated to it. And yeah, but so I disagree with that. So, I mean, I understand you guys' point. I ain't trying to show the Texans nothing either. But for Caleb's development, I think playing 1 series would have helped him.
I can see both ways. Here's the downfall. I got to throw it in there. Obsessive Connor Williams watch. If Connor Williams was our center, I can agree with you. But what you're hearing at camp is Coleman Shelton has a bad day. Then Ryan Bates has a bad day, going back and forth. You got your rookie quarterback without an established guy who is our starter and having a couple hiccups. You could take a couple snaps and one thing could go Aaron Rodgers on us from last season. And then all of a sudden in the preseason, he's hurt. So I can see both ways. I would have liked to see him for 1 series, but we do have the extra game. So I'm not upset that he's not playing tonight, but I can understand it.
Hey, it's a Tyson Bagent show.
And